Hey everybody, welcome to a special episode of the WCPO High School Insider Podcast here at the Springdale Chick-fil-A, the third of 6 special events previewing the high school football season around Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky Chick-fil-A restaurants. I'm speaking with 15 coaches overall from around the area over these 6 special events, and pleased to be joined by Wyoming head coach Aaron Hancock and 3 of his players. We're going to get to them here in a second. Just a reminder, this WCPO High School Insider Podcast is brought to you by Chick-fil-A, Greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky. Enjoy a free Chick-fil-A original chicken sandwich in the Chick-fil-A app August 21st through the 31st. And as I mentioned, pleased to be joined by Wyoming coach Aaron Hancock, along with senior linebacker and quarterback Quaid Hauer, senior defensive end and offensive lineman Deuce Wiley, and senior slot receiver and linebacker DJ Gray. And Coach, year 12 for you as head coach, 23 overall. I visited practice a couple weeks ago, kind of asked you a little bit about the team. Now that we're here at the start of August, tell us what you like most about the Cowboys as you get ready here in a couple weeks for that season opener.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having us. I'm very excited about this year. Our guys are ready to step up and take advantage of every opportunity they have, and they do that every single day. They go out there with a mentality of getting better every single day, and these 3 guys do a great job of representing our program and setting the leadership all throughout our program. On the field, off the field, they do a tremendous job. So we're awfully excited about our opportunity to get out there and play football. And, the kids are working extremely hard, and, we're excited.
Wyoming 15-1 in 2022, the Division IV state runner-up, and the Cowboys enter this season with a 67-game regular season win streak. That is the top mark for any Ohio high school football program, regardless of division. The Cowboys open the season at Ross on August 18th. Before returning home to play Monroe August 25th. And Coach, I know you say every year it's all about just getting better every day, and every single day it's that's the motto: getting better every day in practice or at a game. How has this team this year really kind of taken on that motto and really approached it? And what do you see, I guess, from the vibe of this group?
Yeah, I think our kids buy into the process of just being the best they can be, and every single day they have an opportunity to go out and make themselves better. We preach it throughout our program. Be better than you do, things better than they've ever been done before, and we take that motto, and every single year, we just try to one up the previous year. But it's a very rich tradition here at Wyoming, and our kids embrace it. And we talk a lot about just taking advantage of every opportunity that you have. So we get an opportunity to get into the weight room together as a group. We're going to take full advantage of it. We get to walk out on the practice field together. We're going to take advantage of it. I think just having that mentality of the process first over the result, when you can focus on the process every single day and be consistent with your effort, with your attitude, then good things happen and wins take care of themselves.
The senior group as a class, 37-3 the first 3 seasons. Quaid, I want to bring you into the conversation here a little bit as the quarterback and linebacker. Tell us a little bit about that tradition, that motto Coach preaches to you guys. But still, it seems like maybe new faces, new players, but the tradition doesn't change. Tell us what that's about.
I've been playing for 3 years now since a freshman, and it's been the same every year, 1 week at a time, better every day, and we're just getting after it every practice. It's exciting.
What do you like most about this year's group, Quaid?
It's a lot of new players. I've been with these guys since I was a 3rd grader, since I came here, and we just share a special bond, and we all love each other.
DJ, I think I asked you about the win streak coming into the practice. I know you have goals and expectations that are obviously much higher than a regular season, but how much pride do you take in that, knowing that you have that going into the season, and people are going to be looking for you, obviously, on that schedule?
Obviously, it's a huge chip on our shoulders, but we're used to it, and we're just taking it one game at a time, one practice at a time, trying to get better and just prepare for the best.
Great. Deuce, what has Wyoming football meant to you in your life?
Wyoming football means a whole lot to me. I've been a Wyoming Cowboy since I was in kindergarten. I've been playing with these 2 and a couple other players for basically my entire life. So Wyoming football is everything to me, and it's the only football I've known.
People I think on the outside might say, wow, Wyoming, they have this tradition that all the success, the state championships, the winning percentage. Deuce, can you tell me, what is it about maybe the community that buys in so much to football itself and obviously helps foster student athletes who are very successful?
Yeah, the community is always great. They always show up and show out to all of our games. Some of them stop by to our practices. They're always deep in away games. Even if we play, I remember in the state semis, we went to Columbus, and our visitor side of the field was filled with supporters, filled with fans, and really embracing the community is what helps us and drives us to stay motivated and win for not only just our team, but for our whole area of Wyoming.
How does that make you feel as a player, knowing that you have that support each Friday night, even if it's in Columbus or Canton or wherever it might be?
It makes me feel great. It makes me feel secure about that there's people backing me up no matter what happens, win, lose, or draw. But it makes me feel great as a player because I really appreciate everyone that comes out and supports us as a team.
Wade, what's Coach Hancock been like to play for the past couple of years?
Hancock, is this loud enough? Hancock is like he's the best coach, and he's like a father figure. If you're doing something wrong, he's going to let you know, and that's just all you can ask for in him, and he's just a special kind of guy.
DJ, I'd ask you the same question. I mean, not just Coach Hancock, but a lot of the assistant coaches have been there a long time. What's it been like to, have their leadership and help you develop as a player?
They always steer me in the right path. They always get on us about what we're doing wrong and how to get better from it. And it's just like having a second set of eyes of what you're doing to help you get better as a player.
How would you describe Wyoming football for somebody who may not be from Cincinnati or may not be from Southwest Ohio? How would you describe it?
I would say it's fun, one, and it's a huge commitment. You got to commit to it for sure. And if you're not committing, then Wyoming football is not for you then.
Coach, I know you mentioned it goes beyond football too, beyond the wins and losses to help develop young men. How important is that for you? And not only, year 12 as head coach, but maybe how that has grown for you as a head coach and how you've continued to foster that for these student athletes.
Yeah, I think we use football as a way to teach character, and we have a very limited time with our players. We have 2-hour practices every day, but we're teaching football while we're out on the practice field. We're trying to teach those life lessons, putting them in adverse situations, challenging them to not only step up physically, but also push through things mentally so that they can become the best they can be. My coaching staff is all retired teachers or current teachers, and coaching football is teaching football. It's teaching. And, when we're out there, it's just an extension of the classroom, and we really embrace that. And, everyone has an opportunity to be successful if they're willing to take those risks and push themselves to another level. And I think it really has kind of transformed our kids. If they're involved in our program from 9 through 12, by the time they leave our program, they are ready for the real world. And I've just been so happy and impressed with all of these guys and everyone that I've coached throughout the years of the success that they continue to have throughout their personal lives. And I'm very proud of that. And our coaching staff is very proud of that.
We could speak to so many players and so many graduates who have gone on and played college football, but as you were speaking there, I couldn't help but think about Evan Prater.
Yeah.
Here's a student athlete at the University of Cincinnati, Mr. Football at Wyoming, and now doing the best for the team, being a wide receiver. And can you tell us a little bit about maybe Evan as an example of embodying the Wyoming football spirit and the motto that you
right.
speak
And
of?
in today's world of college football, 99% of other people would have transferred in a hurry when he didn't have the opportunity to play right away, and so he stuck it out. He's very loyal. He's a tremendous example for a college athlete and the way things need to be. And he is. He's a special kid. He was a special player and person in high school, and he continues that throughout his college career. And I'm awfully proud of Evan and everything that he stands for. And I think as we look through high school football, kids have a lot of different options out there. And, the thing that hasn't changed in 25 years is the game of football, in my opinion, is still hard. And, kids have to show up. They have to dedicate themselves. And if they don't, they're not going to see that success. To even have a chance of success, They got to show up, commit themselves on a daily basis to even have a chance. So, I'm awfully proud of everybody that comes out onto our field and gives us everything they have, and we're awfully proud that the results show.
Would you mind talking about the commitment for each one of these players and what they've shown to your program?
Oh, I think these three guys, they're all three captains. They've been all starters since their sophomore year. All three-year starters. They play on both sides of the ball. They set tremendous examples in the weight room, in the classroom, on the field. I think our off-season program is is a great off-season program, but it's very, you got to dedicate yourself, and it's 4 days a week, and those guys set great examples. I believe all of them have perfect attendance throughout the summer. I mean, it's incredible to see. I couldn't be more proud of the way that these three have stepped up and really embraced the leadership roles that we asked them. As a high school player, it's very difficult to, stand up in front of your teammates and tell them, hold them accountable and talk about things that, you might be vulnerable at. And these guys, they make the tough calls, they make the tough conversations, so that the betterment of the team is always moving forward, and very selfless teammates, and couldn't ask more than a better group of three guys to lead our team.
Great, Coach. Tell us, guys, I want to start with DJ there at the end of the table here. Maybe something beyond football that people don't know about you, whether it be in school, your aspirations of playing at the next level, or just something that people may not know about DJ Gray.
I do construction, and I have a little sister. I play with her a lot, so she's my little happiness. So
Awesome, very cool. Quaid, what about you?
I don't do much outside of football, but I love my family. I'm a Christian. I go to church, and I like hanging out with my friends.
Great,
Yeah.
Good stuff. Deuce, what about you?
Beyond football, I have a little brother and two very strong parents that I look up to. So I'm really a family-oriented kind of guy, and really focusing on school is something I would like to do. That's what I'm trying to use football to open more doors for me, especially in education. But I would like to fall into more of a business marketing or sports marketing type of major when I get into college.
What would you like to do eventually? I mean, have you thought about that?
I've thought about it. I would like to be try to evolve into like some sort of agency and try to help more athletes who don't usually have a voice or who needs help with a voice become bigger. So that's kind of been what my shot has been, but it's all part of the process.
Great. Now we have the serious conversation out of the way. How about this question? Since I already asked it to Princeton, it's coming. DJ, what do you order here at Chick-fil-A if you have your order?
I get a number 2 with a Powerade.
Very cool. Quaid?
I get the spicy deluxe chicken sandwich, French fries, mac and cheese, and if I'm feeling lucky, I might get some chicken strips.
You got that down to a T, don't you?
Yeah,
Deuce?
yeah.
I get the grilled chicken club with usually large fries. For a drink, I usually get like a frosted lemonade or a Powerade, but I've been sticking to Powerade now that it's hot outside.
Coach, these guys have their specifics down here. What about you?
I just like the spicy chicken sandwich. Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. Maybe a frozen lemonade. Yeah.
Gotcha. Great. I'll ask you the same question I asked Coach Parker. What do you do to prepare for a game day? What's Friday like for you, and just how do you get in the mindset knowing that you have a game to prepare for during the regular season?
Yeah, I think I really try to Monday through Thursday for me is intense. It's I really try to put in a lot of work on game plan, and our coaching staff does a great job of trying to prepare these kids. So for me, when we get out to the game on Friday, I'm relaxed the most I can be. But when I say that, I mean, I know that we're prepared. I know the kids are prepared. I know our coaching staff is prepared. So like our whole philosophy as a program is take care of the little things, big things take care of themselves. So Monday through Thursday, that's where games are won. And when we go out there, it's about having fun. It's about going out and executing and just believing in your teammate, believing in your brother next to you. And that's what we try to preach on a weekly basis, and just having that mentality of, always competing, finishing every play, and then when that play's over, focus on the next play. And so it's been good. It's been a good process for us, and I really enjoy high school football. High school football plays. I've been a part of high school football ever since I was in 13 years old. So it's a tremendous opportunity for growth for building young men, and I'm really excited this is year 23 for me, so awfully excited to be doing it this long, and I'm excited for these guys.
Coach, really appreciate your perspective here. Coach Aaron Hancock, Deuce Wiley, Quaid Hauer, DJ Gray, all the best of luck to the Wyoming Cowboys this season. Thank you again for joining us here.
Thanks for having us. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.